Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is February 10, 2022. Let's look at beaten down stocks. So we got Impinge, which is beaten down, and we got TTMI, again beaten down today. Irobot, which is a great stock, which is beaten down. We got TREX, wood replacement, stock is beaten down here. Overstock, this is a very volatile stock, but beaten down, has got net margin positive. And we got few semiconductor stocks, including on semi as well as AMD. Let's dig deeper and see what's worth buying here. So look, we got markets down. Stock market came tumbling down today, and futures are also pointing to a down market, as you can see here. So with the Federal Reserve taking some action because of this high inflation, we can expect the market to cool off tomorrow also. I say if it cools off tomorrow, we should slowly start buying. No need to buy a lot, but slowly start buying because there is some fear that Fed may raise the rates by 50 basis points. And we got same story, down day in S&P 500, and futures are also pointing to downward direction. And same story with Nasdaq, down as you can see here, and futures also down for Nasdaq. And same story Russell 2000, it's a weaker of the segment as you can see here. Again, it's down in the futures market as well as regular market. The biggest fear, as you can see, is inflation. So futures are flat following the steep sell-off because of hot inflation. And Citi forecasts Federal Reserve will raise the rate by 50 basis points. So if they raise by 50 basis points, expect market to come down further. Typically that happens all the time. If they raise by 50 points and provide some aggressive language, then market will sell off. That could be a great buying opportunity. And looks like China is probably worst is over for China. So probably it's okay to buy some great Chinese stocks like Alibaba, NetEase, JD.com, and a few of those names. So with that, let's jump in and look at what's going on here. Look, from a fear and greed index perspective, we got 37 rating today, which is fear. And look, last 1 week ago, we had 33 rating. So we got to be careful here. It can go to around 30, so which means you'll get very good buying opportunity in a day or two. Especially if tomorrow is a down day, expect a further down day on Monday. That could be a great buying opportunity. So I'm slowly buying. If tomorrow stock market drops down, I will slowly buy some great stocks. But you can also do that, or you can wait for Monday. That could be again a one more good day to buy. So with that, let's jump in here and look at most beaten down stocks. We'll start with the most beaten down stocks with price more than $10, and then we'll go into stock to the price less than $10. Many of you asked for low price stocks. We'll cover both today. And what we'll do is we'll do a little bit differently this time around. And many of you asked for show me the short ratio also. So what I'll do is I will show the stock short ratio and insider buying and selling, so that way you can look at those details also. And then we will look at the future growth with the and also Altman Z score. So because we cannot cram everything into one table, we'll basically share them separately. So with that, let's jump in here. Look, top of the list we got Affirm Holdings. Affirm is a great stock, as many of you know here. Stock came crashing down. Look, one day 21% drop here, and this company not making money. Look here, we got 76% negative net margin here. And look, 5 days it's higher, but one day it's down big time here. And look, it's down for 1 month all the way to 6 months and 1 year, and it's down big time from 52-week high. And as you scan through here, from a short ratio perspective, you got 6% short ratio. IV percentile is very, very high. So if you are brave, you could sell some put option underneath and make some good money here. RSI is low, tells you stock is sold off. So at these levels, it's okay to slowly start buying Affirm. It's a great company, But Wall Street does not like net margin negative companies here. That's why I say wait for a day or two, let this cool off, and then you can slowly buy some Affirm. And look, from an IV percentile perspective, it's very hot here, very volatile. That's why some of you who want to follow high volatility stocks and do some put option selling way deep underneath the stock price, you could do that. And one of my favorite is Impinge. As you can see here, Impinge. This one net margin is still negative, but its performance perspective, it's done nicely in 5 years, and even 6 months and 1 year, it's positive. So you could buy this company. This company is into connectivity and scanning, barcode scanning in your apparel and whatnot. It's a great company. You could buy into this huge big drop, 21% drop. Wait for a day or so, let it cool off, and then buy. And then you got few more, as you can see here. Look, all these stocks dropped big time today in one day, huge drop, as you can see here. So slowly you could buy some of these names. One of my favorite is CGen here. It's a biotech stock, dropped big time, 11%. It's done nicely for 5 years, as you can see here. You could buy this one also here and go from there. I also like Irobot. It's a great stock here. It's been dropping off here. And this company has got positive net margin. Look, it's net margin 5%. This company is making money. You could buy this one also here and hold it for a while. And then we got here Canada Goose. You could buy that one also. And one of my favorites is TTMI. It's a just $11 stock. Look, it's got positive net margin. You could buy this one also and hold it for a while. All right, now let's look at a few other things here. Keep watching the short ratio. I brought back the short ratio for many of you who wanted to see short ratio. Look, from a high short ratio perspective, we got Irobot. Irobot stock is sold off big time, and look, it's got a high short ratio, so you could take advantage of this and buy the stock slowly and expect a nice short covering rally for the stock and a short squeeze. And then, as you can see here, we got few short ratio in other names here, but not anywhere closer to iRobot here. I also like TREX. It's a great company. You could slowly buy TREX into this huge big downturn here and go from there. Keep watching the RSI. Anytime you see low RSI here, those are the ones you should focus on into this huge big downturn and buy. But stocks like Affirm, I think RSI will shift tomorrow, so you could also buy that one. It's a good one to buy. Maybe wait for a day or so, let it bounce, let it cool off a little bit, then you can buy Affirm also. So with that, let's jump in and look at few more. Look, we got few more stocks here, and we got you know Ezek. It's one of my favorite. It's also into wooden decks like TREX. It's also a great company. Stock has been dropping off big time here. Very, very, very low RSI. If you're a long-term horizon, you could buy this one also. It's got net margin positive. It's a good one to buy. And then you got a few more. Keep watching the net margin as usual. Focus on the good companies with a nice net margin and you will do well. And I love 1-800 Flowers. Stock is dropped off big time here. You could slowly scoop up this stock also here. Look, it's got a high short ratio, 19%. It also can cause a nice short squeeze here. And same story, the O stock. I like this one also. Look, it's got a high short ratio again. And this can also cause some short squeeze and stock can go higher. And then you got a few more here like Stitch Fix, again high short ratio. Bed Bath and Beyond, very high short ratio here, as well as Rite Aid. And as usual, focus on the net margin positive companies, and they will do well as you go forward. Look, we got NXPI. This company is making money. You could buy that one also, take advantage. And we got AMD, which is one of my favorite. You could buy this one also here. Its stock is dropped off here. You could buy this one also. And we got On Semi, one of my favorite. You could buy this one also, along with KB Home, which is also a great one to buy here. Look, we got even Pulte Home, which is also dropped off big time. You could buy that one also. So with that, let's jump in. And what we'll do now is we look at same stocks, but in a different lens. by looking at future performance and Altman Z score and so on and so forth. So now what we'll do is we'll look at same set of stocks with price greater than $10. This time we'll look at EPS growth and revenue growth and see if they can do how is that. So with that, these are stocks with price greater than $10 and with EPS growth and revenue growth for the future. So with that, as you see here, it's the same set of stocks. Look, we got F1 at the top. Now what we have is we got overall score, Altman Z score, future revenue growth. So the reason I bring this up is, so you got affirmed, even though stock is dropped off big time, in 1 month, 1 year. Look for the future perspective. It's got a nice future EPS growth and revenue growth here. Nice Altman Z score that tells you it's financially stable. So you could take advantage of this drop and slowly buy, affirm and hold it. And look, we got PI Impinge, same story, nice overall rate here and nice growth for the future. And look, both of these stocks have got very high target price. Currently, Affirm $58. Look at the target 111. I'm sure this will get cut tomorrow or so, but again, still high short ratio here. So we got few more. Look, TTMI and Canada Goose here. Both of them have got nice future projection here. Nice growth here. TTMI $11 and projection is target price is $18. And Canada Goose, look, it's almost double the current price is the target price. You could buy that one also. And as usual, focus on the little bit higher overall score here. I like Irobot also, very high short ratio, as you can see here, as we saw in the previous slide here, but nice overall score. You could buy that one also here. And CGen, it's again a good one here. You could buy CGen here. Nice overall score, 68. And we got MC. He could buy this. This stock is not covered much. You could buy this one also. It's got a great overall score. But the problem with the MC is, look, we got next year projection got cut, which could be okay. It's now it's low. They can beat this estimate, and then stock can go higher. It's got great Piotrowski F score that tells you books are getting improved here. You could buy this one also. And same story with Plains, you could buy this one also. It's got nice financials and also nice score here. And IPG is a good stock. You could buy IPG, nice overall score. You could buy this one also here. And I got a few more. I love TREX. You could buy TREX as usual. And look, we got MSI Motorola. Motorola looks like it's a good one here. You could buy this one also into this downturn. Nice overall score, as you can see here. So with that, let's look at a few more. So it's a continuation here. Look, keep watching the high overall score. You could go after MDU. Nice overall score here. Nice projection for the future. And current price is 27. Target price is 37. Nice $10 upside here. And you got AZEC, which is one of my favorite. You could buy that one also here. A little bit lower overall score, but nice projection for the future. Almost $15 upside from current price here. And we got a few more. We could look at some of these companies here. I like 1-800-Flowers at these levels here. You could slowly buy it. Nice overall score. Overstock is a good one here. Looks 76 overall score. Stock is sold off. And Overstock, you could buy this one. It's very volatile stock, but always does well in the long run. And we got a few more. I got Pulte Homes, which is one of my favorite. Nice overall score here, 52. KB Home is also a good one. You could buy that one also. onsemi is a great one along with Qualcomm. You could buy both of these names here. I say wait for a little bit cool off here, given they have a little bit higher RSI here. And you could look at other names here. Coursera, as you can see here, this is a very volatile stock. It's not done well, but it's got nice projection for the future. If you're a longer term horizon, you could buy that one also. And AMD is one of my favorite. You could buy AMD beaten down at these levels here. You could wait for it to cool off a little bit. RSI is 57. And you got Adobe, one of my favorite. You could buy this one also. It's below $500. That's a great bargain price for this stock here. All right, so now let's look at most beaten down stocks with the price less than $10. Look, this is the list here, less than $10. Keep watching the short ratio. Many of these companies have got high short ratio. Example, we got LCI, which is a penny stock. I say this is not for long-term investors, but if you're into penny stocks, this one has got high short ratio. You could look at that one here, along with 2U, which is a beaten down Chinese name here, high short ratio. You can look at that one also if you're a swing trader. And keep watching here. We got a few more names here. Also watch the net margin. Many of these companies got negative net margin, and we got one company here, EMKR, positive net margin 16%. You could take a look at that one also. That might do well. And we got one more here with the five-year positive return here. You could take a look at that one also. It's the Container Store. Stock got clobbered after the earnings. You could buy that one also. Looks like that might do well. And we got a few more here with the nice long-term performance here. Look, both of these names here, CRK and KOS, they got nice 6-month, 1-year performance here. You could buy them also and take advantage. And look, CRK has got very high short ratio. Tells you this can cause a short squeeze because of that. So with that, let's look at a few more stocks here. Look, it's a continuation here. All these stocks are less than $10, not suitable for long-term investors. And look, keep watching that net margin. All these companies, many of these companies are losing money, with the exception of few like RYAM and CX. Both have got positive net margin. Along with, we got one more here, INNV, Innovage, also positive net margin. You could look at those stronger candidates and also watch the long-term performance. For example, WPRT, even though stock is beaten down right now, it's got 49% performance in 5 years. That tells you there's a hope this will come back up again. And same story, WTI here, $4 stock. Look, nice performance. You could look at this one also. As usual, keep watching insider institutions. For example, this one looks like all the time insiders are trying to buy this one, but stock is not taking any stock is not going higher. It's still down. I've seen this high insider ratio, insider buying in this stock for a very long time. So far, stock has not responded well to this high insider buying. All right, let's look at a few more here and go from there. So now what we'll do is we'll look at same beaten down stocks with price less than $10, and we'll look at the financials and revenue growth and overall score. So now, all these are priced less than $10, not suitable for long-term investors. This is only for short-term investors. And I want you to pay attention to overall score and also the target price, EPS next year, and revenue growth next year. So whenever you see positive here, that tells you they got nice projection for the future. For example, select quote stock got clobbered, as many of you know here, but look, it's got nice sales growth and nice gross margin. Company makes money, so you could take advantage of this huge big drop here and buy some select quote and hold it for a while. And we got same story, for example, ZSAN 23-cent stock here. It's a very low market cap. I think you got to be careful with such names here. Score is a little higher, that's why there is some hope here, but I would not go into this one because Altman Z score is negative. That tells you this company can go to bankruptcy here. So go after stronger candidates here with the nice Altman Z score. For example, this YMAB, it's a Chinese company, as many of you know here. This stock is fallen down big time here. I would be a buyer of YMAB. This company has got nice future growth here and also nice Altman Z score. Company is not going to go to business here. You could buy this one safely. There may be some short-term pain, but this company will do well given that it's a nice high overall score. And then you got Container Store, like we talked about. This is also a good one here. Nice overall score of 70. You could buy this one also. And then you got one more with the score 42. You could look at that one also here. It's a US Express here. Nice 42 score. You could look at that one also. I would go with the higher names, higher score. For example, CRK. Nice score 47. You could go after that one too. So we got continuation here. Keep watching even short ratio. All these stocks have got high short ratio, mainly because stock price is so low. Folks are shorting it and trying to make some money if they go to zero. So with that, as usual, focus on the nice overall score here. Looks like we don't have score in this one. We got all the beaten down stocks here. I say look at positive net margin companies, and you could look at such candidates here like RYAM, CX, and so on and so forth. So with that, let's wrap up here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.